Hello everyone, myself Poonam Reniwal. Today I will explain about the circulatory system. What do you mean by circulatory system? Circulatory system is a system that circulates the fluid inside the organism body. But today we will discuss about the human circulatory system. What components they make the circulatory system in human beings, right? And the components of circulatory systems are like blood vessels and heart. First of all, blood. Blood is the colored fluid that circulates inside the blood vessels. And function of blood carry waste material from the cells and transport oxygen, essential nutrients to the cell or tissue or organs. Bloods having three components: blood like RBCs, WBCs, blood platelets and plasma. RBCs are the red blood cells and also known as the erythrocytes. RBCs main function, they bind with oxygen as well as with CO2. WBCs, these are the white blood cells also known as the leukocytes, and they provide the immunity to the body of organism. And blood platelets also known as the thrombocytes, and they help in the clotting of the blood when injury occur. Plasma is the fluid and pale yellow fluid. All the blood cells like erythrocytes, leukocytes and thrombocytes, they emerge inside the plasma. Clear? Next is the blood vessels. Blood vessels are the tube-like structure and tube-like network that arrange inside the body of human beings, and it is of like arteries, veins and capillaries. Arteries are thick-walled tubes and tubular structure, and flow of blood inside the arteries more and high, and walls are absent in the arteries. Except pulmonary arteries, all the arteries carry oxygenated blood. Second is the veins. Veins are the thin-walled structure and only a single membranous structure, and the flow of blood inside the veins are low pressure, and veins having valves, right? And what is the function of valves? Valves prevent the backflow of the blood because blood circulates inside the body in a unidirectional manner. Next is the capillaries. Capillaries, they are more closely associated with the tissues or cells, right? And through the capillaries, body cells and body tissues, they exchange the material like waste material and important material like nutrients, carbon dioxide and oxygen, whatever, and most of the things. Next is the heart, right? Heart is the pumping organ, and heart just like act as the motor inside the home, right? Heart in human beings, it is of four chamber like two auricles and two ventricles. Two auricles are the upper part, and it is of thin wall structure, right? This is a thin wall structure. Beneath the auricle, two ventricles and longitudinal structures are arranged, and this part also known as the ventricle part, right? I stand like this. This side is my right side and this side my left side. So heart diagrams, this portion are left auricle and left ventricle, and this side also known as the right ventricle and right auricle. Okay, so right portion, they circulate the deoxygenated blood, and left side they carry and circulate the oxygenated blood. Okay, and what are the vessels? They are arranged in the heart. देखिए, auricles. First of all, we describe about the auricle parts. Auricle parts, they receive the blood, both the auricles, left and right, they both receive the blood oxygenated as well as deoxygenated their respective chambers. And when they full with the blood, this side deoxygenated and this side oxygenated blood. Okay, and deoxygenated blood, when auricle chamber they fill with the deoxygenated blood and the left chamber, left auricle they fill with the oxygenated blood. They start the electrical impulse with the help of SA node. Right? This is the neural signals that are initiated by the heart muscles. And that signals, and this is also known as the pacemaker. They send the signals, auricle part start contract, and when they contract, the valves present in between the auricle and ventricle, they open suddenly and pour their blood the respective ventricles, right in right ventricle and left with left auricle with left ventricle. Okay. Now, when they pour the complete blood, these valves are closed. After the closing of these valves, the ventricles part they start contraction, right? And now the question is where ventricle generate and initiate the contraction. There also a node present that we call AV node. Right? This is called AV node. This is auriculoventricular node. Full form क्या है? Auriculoventricular node. And this SA node, this is the sino-auricular node. Clear? Now, they start initiation of the nerve impulse and electrical potential. This chamber, ventricles, both chambers start contraction and automatic these valves like bicuspid and tricuspid. They start open and all the blood from the ventricles they circulate through these vessels and send their respective system. Like right auricle send their lungs, send blood to the lungs, and left ventricle send blood to their body organs.